What's going on there, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? And I'm doing a chill with Pete because I was going to do an on the bench, but then my sister-in-law came out, my ex-sister-in-law, but I still think of her as my sister, to be honest, my little sister, so we just stayed close over here. Anyway, she came out, I haven't seen her in a long time, and she's come out of hospital recently, and I've been meaning to go and see her, and I just, you know how it is, things happen, you get busy, tied up in other things. Anyway, to cut a long story short, she came to see me, so I was a bit guilted because I hadn't been to see her. Anyway, it's all good. It was wonderful to see her. She's doing amazingly well, and she looks fantastic now. She's looking really good and healthy and well, and that's great. And so anyway, because of the unexpected visit, she just called by unexpectedly, and it was wonderful to see her. And I was in the middle of forget what I was doing now. Something to do with my channel, can't remember now. Printing something off, so I set some notes for future episodes, and I just watched a paint-along episode that I've been painting on to. Been painting up my Chaos Marines a little bit more, which is great because I want to get them done. I think they're going to feature in my next On The Bench video, hopefully. Get them done, get them finished. They're all my Raven Wing. I've got my cup of tea here. Oh, so got it. The usual format. No coffee though, because I had a coffee with my sister, so yeah. So decorations are up, Christmas shopping is all done. It's just a matter of wrapping the buggers now, so we're all done, so no more stress. Had the turkey in the freezer a while ago, many weeks ago. I got it while it was about £8. I think they're like double that at least now for the size we have. Possibly even £20. I've seen them for in places like Aldi. I went last time, so they were about 20 odd quid for the same sort of size turkeys. Anyway, got our roast meat. I'll tell you what I want for Christmas this year. What I really want more than anything is a lovely Christmas, because roast dinner is my absolute favourite. Okay, I love roast dinner. I just love it with all the trimmings and everything. Not just your bog standard. Meat, potato, peas, and gravy. I'm talking meat, potatoes, parsnips, swede, peas, cabbage, sprouts, carrots, gravy, a lot. Love it. Anyway, I want an amazing turkey roast this year. This is all I want for Christmas. An amazing turkey roast. And I want to get some expensive crackers this year. Something you can have a laugh with. And get totally hammered during lunch, get totally pajamaed, and then laugh at the stupid jokes and decent crackers. Just laugh at them. Get some like quiz ones or something. You can get some. Just have a laugh with it. Wear the silly hats and then fall asleep in the chair for the rest of the day. That perfect Christmas day for me. That would be wonderful. Anyway, I've only got a couple of things I wrote down to remind myself not to forget whilst I'm rambling on here, and that's one of the things. I'm just saying I'm ready for Christmas, but yeah. See, this is all what you see behind me. This is stuff for next year. What we're going to be doing next year. Yeah. Bit of scenery. So I've got flyer, a bit of scenery, and some war machine. Excuse the dogs if they bark, because it's weird, because it's that time of year where you sometimes get deliveries late as well. And my sister was saying, not just my sister, my wife as well, was kind of moaning about some packages they've been expecting. It's been a bit late. So why is it always late this time? Why should it be any different this time of year? You get extra stuff. And having worked in the delivery office, I used to be exactly the same. Especially, you order stuff from eBay and it doesn't arrive. Especially if you're doing your Christmas shopping and that. Now the thing is, during the Christmas period, and then we're talking a period of about 2 weeks, 3 maximum, but they do scale down. So you've got 2 weeks when you get a load of temporary Christmas staff, right? And they don't get very much training, like a day's rushed training. And you need a couple of weeks, really, to do it properly. And they're supposed to be sorting packets into the right areas, and then it gets broken down, and then it goes off. So say someone's doing like London areas, and someone else is doing like I don't know, like Liverpool areas, and I don't know. So you got like north, east, south, west, and all that. You can break it down, and you break it down, and you break it down again. But you break it down to the main areas, and it goes off to that delivery area. Ooh, got the microphone wire on my arm. It goes off to that delivery area. So suppose somebody inadvertently missorted a parcel that was supposed to be delivered somewhere in Liverpool. They accidentally put it in the wrong. There's big trolleys with massive bags in, like Yorks they call them, and it ends up going to Wales instead, right? So this package that should have been in Liverpool ends up going to Wales, so it will end up in the Welsh, or one of the Welsh main sorting offices. They will also have temporary staff, so the time it takes to get there, so that's another day wasted, right? Say one of their temporary staff missorts it, sends it to Plymouth, comes to a Plymouth sorting office. Then what's it doing here? It's supposed to be going to Liverpool, and eventually, and it could take anything up to an extra week to arrive if you get a couple of missorts like that, and it happens a lot. I didn't know until I was actually working there and saw what goes on, and the sheer volume of post and parcels that come through. It would be impossible not to have the odd missort. Impossible. So it's not a matter of getting it sorted each day, because the areas are always clear at the end of every day. Everything has been sorted, definitely been sorted. You just got to hope it's been sorted to the right areas, because if it hasn't, it's travelling around the country somewhere, and that's what takes the time, you see. So if you got a package like a week or even 2 weeks late, don't be shocked, because it happens. It's not. You can't blame the temporary staff. They don't get a lot of training, and everybody is forced under so much pressure there to get things done quickly. Things on a time scale. It's got to be done, so people don't always write the clearest of labels. I know that labels fall off if they haven't been put on properly, or if they're not waterproof, they've got them wet, soaking out, and it's splodging out. There's all sorts of problems that can happen. Anyway, just to cut a long story short, be a bit more patient over the Christmas period, because missorts, it doesn't half. You've got to really, like I say, having worked in the industry, I allow for that. So if I'm Christmas shopping on eBay, mine's all done now. But if I'm Christmas shopping on eBay, which I am every year, you want to do it early, before December. You want your Christmas shopping done by at least the first week of December, because after that it's crazy. And already by then it's already starting to get stupidly busy. I mean, Amazon parcels, unbelievable. Amazon parcels, the biggest customer. Yes. So yeah, anyway. Yeah, I don't even know how I got onto that, actually. I was just saying about Christmas, wasn't I? Being ready for Christmas. So, yeah. So that's that. This darn microphone wire getting in the way. I'm going to have to sort that out. Anyway, yes, so that's that. Now, something I wanted to talk about. I watched a video by JamJar34 last night, and he was saying about how, or one of the things he was saying about was his subscribers, about how it looks like he's lost a couple, and yet he can't see who. Whether that was a problem with like Google or whatever, or YouTube perhaps. That's what I think, because I have the same problem, because I put my subscribers are all on a spreadsheet now, because I had this exact same problem. Because I wanted to know, well, who's unsubscribing me then? Who's not? Who's unsubscribing? Who have I upset or offended in any way? Because unless you're upsetting someone or being offensive or rude or whatever, I can't see any real reason other than not making videos anymore that anyone would unsubscribe. So I tend not to subscribe to channels in the first place if they haven't made a video in like a year. You know, I'll find them again when they start making videos again. Then they'll get recommended to me and stuff like that. But what I refer to as dead channels, there's no point in me subscribing to them because they're not making any new content. So it's no point. It's not going to inform me when they put up new videos, which is what I like to do with my subscribers. So whenever not my subscribers, the people I subscribe to, whenever they put up new videos, it lets me know. I can then go and watch it. I've got, oh, so-and-so's put up a new video, great, I'll watch that. Or I'll schedule in a time to watch that. And that's why I do it. But if it's a channel that doesn't make videos, there's no real point. But if you're currently making videos, I don't see why that would happen. I think it's a problem with YouTube, personally, like the analytics side. Because like I say, within the last couple of weeks, my subscriber list has, say I've had 10 subscribers in a week, but it's only gone up by like 2 numbers, numerical, and I cannot see anybody that doesn't match my spreadsheet or that's missing from there. So I don't know, mate. I think it's a problem with Google or YouTube or whatever, or not a problem, I just think it's a bit slow, and sometimes it goes up and down. I don't get that at all. Really don't understand that. No, not one bit. Anyway, so I don't know why that happens, and just don't worry about it, mate. Just keep doing what you're doing. I like it. I like what you do. I like the style you do it. It's different. It's different, but it's got a familiarity about it that I like. I like to. Every channel's got its own I don't know, flavour. For want of a better word, there's better ways of describing it. But every channel's got its own flavour, and you know what I mean. And you kind of get used to it, the way they're presented, the way the personality of the person involved or people, the content, and you just get used to them. Or you think, you click on one, you think, right, this is going to be a funny type video, let's watch that. Or this is going to be more serious, this is going to be more information imparting based, this is going to be more of a rambly type thing, that kind of thing, and you just get to know it. So yeah, anyway, got our gig at our local church hall this Friday. Rorkes Drift, that's the name of our duo. We are called Rorkes Drift because I like Rorkes Drift, pretty much everything about it. That's got nothing to do with Wargaming, the fact that we play as a duo called Rorkes Drift. And I'm actually going to be singing a couple of the leads in a couple of the songs, so that's going to be interesting, to say the least. I'll just put them in there. Songs, happy songs I like. It makes me feel good. We'll just go. We'll have a good time. It's a bring and share supper evening. It's going to be great. So we're going to be going there. Obviously there's no alcohol involved, but it being church, but that's fine because for the most part alcohol makes me feel poorly anyway. I'm just going to make an exception at Christmas morning or Christmas Day. Maybe birthdays, a couple of other times during anyway, but for the most part I don't intake of alcohol, so I don't really miss it like that. Not only that, it affects your performance as well. What's the point in that? Just makes me feel generally crappy, and I don't like that. So, but the food is always fantastic, lovely jubbly. I like that. So we just take a little bit of food, and then we'll get it's like a massive buffet come the end, with desserts and everything. So it's really great, and we'll have a good time. We'll play a couple of sets, different songs, and everybody gets up and dances, joins in, and just have a good time. And it's lovely to see, and it's lovely to be a part of that. So looking forward to that big time. So that'll be on Friday at about, I'm guessing it's about 7ish start. We're going to be in their hall about 6. So I better phone up tomorrow to make sure that the doors will be open so we can get in. Talking about Rorkes Drift though, and at this point I'm just going to check the time. That's good. Talking about Rorkes Drift, that might be something I save up for in the future. The Rorkes Drift set from Warlord Games, because it looks amazing. If you like Rorkes Drift, amazing. Looks really, really good. What else? Is it time to put the light on? I know it kind of puts a bit of an orange glow to the side of my face, but it's getting a bit darker now. I had to close the curtains early because the sun was right on my face. It's kind of weird because I thought I'll set this up for the way I want to do it. The sun was in a different place. By the time I'd done it, the sun had moved, so when I sat over here, the sun was right on me. I had to pull the curtain over, and now it's got a bit dark. It's been one of those weird days. Sunny one minute, overcast the next, a little bit of rain, sunny. Weird. Definitely weird. But anyway, that's all the things I was going to talk about. But next year, yes, Rorkes Drift, and I would love to play a game of that. I don't know what rule set I would use if I was playing it here. I don't know. I think you can use Black Powder rule set with it, but I'm sure there are other rule sets you can use. But just mainly get the miniatures done, and the set. I know it's a bit expensive, but if I put some funds together, I've got a little bit, not enough yet, but if I put some other funds towards it, perhaps I can get it. Because you get terrain with it as well. You get the hospital and the walls, the barricade. You got there's like a wagon as well, and the buildings all come apart. You take the roofs off, so you can have like room to room fighting, holes in the walls. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant, and I'm super excited for that. I'd be tempted to make a board specifically for Rorkes Drift, you know, with it being the valley and everything. That could be a big project. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Might have to wait until the other outbuilding is done. I haven't even done the main studio building yet. Although painting's all done on that. I'm just waiting on. Excuse me. I'm waiting for my brother-in-law to sort out the electrician he knows to come and sort the electrics and the lights out for me. So that would be good. Once that's done, that's the trouble. You've got to rely on people. Come on, get it done. I want it done now. Not only that, my wife, Mrs. Mini Warzone, wants her walk-in wardrobe. So, you know, she needs me to vacate the premises so I can go off and do my thing. But anyway, I digress. Yes, the sooner the studio is built, the sooner I can look at the other outbuilding. And that could be like a little workshop area where I could do things like make a board. Because it'll be a bit messy, wouldn't it? I don't want mess in my studio because it'll be all nicely carpeted and so on and so forth, and I don't want that because that's going to be a gaming area to game and hobby, so I have to be super careful when I paint as well. I might put something on the floor for the areas in question. I don't know. Anyway, don't think there's much else to talk about. Like I say, the three items you see behind, that's just some of the things I've got in mind for doing next year. I've got to get this scenery done. I just lack the. I don't know what it is. I love the scenery. I love scenery. But I suppose when I'm putting like miniatures together of like Space Marines or you know, other soldiers and little men, I can lose myself in the world of wherever they come from, whether it's War Machine, Warhammer, whatever, Ronin, and paint them up, and I'm already there. I'm in that thing. But when it's just a building, it's not really doing it for me. You know, I'm not. It's not sparking my imagination. But when it's done, it looks fantastic, and it becomes part of the whole visual treat. You know, it's beautiful. Then I love it, but I don't know. I just I find it difficult to to get motivated for doing terrain, whether it's a kit like that or building from scratch. No, I do want to build some terrain next year from scratch, because I've got to get my skills, or lack of them, up a bit, and the only way to do that is to have a go. So that's what I'm going to do. I might have said on another video, I've got a company sending me some miniatures to have a look at, and I'll do a little review, and that'll be all on the channel. I'm hoping new studio channel, new look, fresh feel. I'm super excited for it, and I hope you guys can stick with me on the journey. It's only going to get bigger and better, and yeah, well, I'm all teed out now, so I guess it's time for me to sign off and start uploading this to YouTube. So until then, guys, remember, all brushes lead to war, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.